Guys, I will test for you tips and tricks that I found on YouTube or websites about Schedule One. I have seen a lot of them, some look like they cannot be true. Alright, so let's start with the first one. It is a very common tip that the dealer needs to have an empty slot in his inventory so he can split the bricks into jars and into pieces. So many times when you give him a brick, when you come back, he just is splitting them into smaller pieces. However, let's see if this is true. I will just fill his inventory with stacks of bricks so he's completely full. I will just leave him like this and let him work. I will come back to him in few hours. And guys, I can already see on the map that Benji is here dealing with the customers. So that's a pretty good sign that he is actually selling the product, but let's check on him in a moment. It is already almost 4 p.m. so Benji was there on the streets for a few hours. Let's see how he's doing. Okay, he made some crazy earnings, 6,000 already. And let's see this. Okay, so he has missing one brick. He is somehow splitting it anyway and selling. So what is happening? Because obviously brick is 20 pieces. So if he just took one and split it, let's see what's happening now. So if you see, I come back to him after a while and he somehow has jars and baggies inside his inventory. He is splitting the bricks still, even if he's full, and he just keeps them in his own pocket that we cannot see. Right guys, just past quick another test. I want to give him two different products. So he will have California and Ultra Monkey, just to see if he will sell both of the products. So in a couple of hours, let's see how Benji inventory looks. Okay, see, so he again make a huge sales and few jars are missing from California, from Ultra Monkey as well. So he's selling both of the products. And again, let me take full inventory and let's talk to him again, and you see the bags are appearing. So he is still splitting. He keeps the bags in his pocket and then he fills his inventory even if you take the products. So the myth is completely busted. The most popular tip, I think, on the internet. So let's move to the next one. Alright guys, another claim is that water preserving pots are better than the air pots. And the reason why it is better is because air pots increase moisture drain by 30%, which means the employee is constantly pouring water into them and has not enough time to harvest and so on. And growth speed is only increased by 15%. From the other hand, the moisture preserving pot, he will lose moisture 40% slower, which seems to be apparently much better. We will plant OG Kush, basic dough, very high maintenance. You have to harvest this very often. By the way, the employees, they have exactly the same environment. You can see they are coming at the same time. They have the same setup. And later we'll test also Coca, so we'll see the slower setup. People were also saying that, yeah, you should not assign one botanist to 8 pots, that this is too much. And if you assign this one, for example, to only 4 plus some drying racks, this will be in favor of the air pot. I see the logic behind it. More pots you add, there's more maintenance. And with the faster growing seeds, it will be even more difficult. But let's just see the test. Let's see it on our own eyes. The day is over. We were running this for 2 full days. We have a lot of stock. Let's check the results. So the yellow air pot, this is everything. So we have 8 stacks, 16, 24, and almost 1. And this one will be the same, right? 24 here, and here we have 2.5. So 2 more stacks. So it adds up. It is 1 more per day on the black pots, which is absolutely incredible. I have to update my build then, because I was using always the yellow ones. I was thinking that this 15% speed grow bonus will be always superior, but apparently it's not. Now, this is on the high maintenance product because you have to harvest this very often. It's growing so fast. But what about the coca? Let's find out. Alright, so everything is prepared for the coca. They have coca seeds, everything is empty again, and the employees start work. This is the end of day 4. So let's see the results. We have a lot of leaves. So we have 8 stacks here and almost 4 full stacks here, and this is everything from the AirPods. Now, what about the black ones? Looks very similar. We have 8 and we have exactly the same result, which is actually incredible. So far, black pods are winning because they are better at wheat and they are exactly the same at coke, which I didn't expect it, didn't know about it. It's very interesting. Well, they are still cheaper, so maybe that's even better to have them and your employee is chilling more. But definitely no difference for me. They have exactly the same setup and they finish with exactly the same result. Alright, so here's the final test. We have 4 drying racks, which means every pod has their own drying rack. Only 4 pods. That looks very simple for the guys. They start exactly at the same time. This 15% boost should win here every time. That's my prediction. Okay, here it is, the end of day number 3 this time. So let's see what is the situation, and I think this will be enough for us. So this is our AirPod. There is nothing on the dryers. This pot is almost done, but they still have a long way before they dry out. And what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 stacks. The same story, so nothing on drying racks. 4 plants, slightly smaller. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 4 stacks. So we are 2 stacks behind. So this time AirPod wins. So is the myth busted? What it shows is that it is not better, it is better in different situations, which to be honest, I didn't know. I was always using the yellow one because I was thinking this is the best one, but apparently in the situation when you are growing a plant that is a high maintenance, it's growing fast and you have to trim it very often, this one wins. And this one will win when you have a smaller amount of pods, so your employee is doing something else, he has time to maintain it, and if the plant is growing slow, like the coca. I learned something new, 2 different items that we can use. Let's go to the next one. You can put only 1 light per 2 plants and they will still grow. However, some people suggested that, yeah, what about the speed grow? Because is it split? Do they still grow faster because of the light? Or is it even possible? So I will test it in 2 setups, exactly the same. 2 employees. We will put OG Kush here and see if they will grow exactly at the same rate as 2 plants with 2 separate lights. Let's test it out. Right, so our employees go to work. Let's see how fast the plants will grow. Why is on the left one not growing at all? Is it a myth? I need to check it. So yes, they are growing, they have some light, but look at the difference at the speed. Those one are already at 53 and 45%, and this one only 13 and 15. So yes, is the myth busted? I mean, the light is working, they are growing, but just get a second light. It's absolutely not worth it to build your production with the only single light. So guys, this would be it for this episode. Let me know if you like this one, then I will continue and make a series out of it. I think it is super fun to just check those things. Thank you guys for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.